Alex Hormozi is kind of the king of lead generation in the US now. He wrote the definitive book on lead generation, $100 million leads. In the book, he says that there are only 4 ways to generate leads: warm outreach, cold outreach, post free content, and paid ads. You can look at each of them as a quadrant categorized by whether people know you or not, and if you are reaching out to individuals or to masses. For example, warm outreach is one-to-one and to people who already know you, whereas paid ads is the opposite, is one-to-many and to cold audiences. Starting with the first method, warm outreach is the cheapest and easiest way to find people interested in the stuff you sell. It's a great way to get your first 5 clients for any new product or service. Even for established businesses, you can use warm outreach to reach out to existing customers for any new product launches. In Singapore, if you are a financial consultant, you probably use this method to get your first few clients. You reach out to your friends and family members to offer your service. The key thing about warm outreach is not whether you should do it or not, but how you do it. As long as you do it tastefully, as demonstrated in the book, then your friends will not hate you. After all, Alex Hormozi built his $100 million empire by starting out with warm outreach method. So the way to go about it, as recommended in the book, is to be very honest with your friends. Tell them you are just starting out and offer free service to them in exchange for testimonial. Also, don't aggressively push the product to them. You make it easy for them to say no by asking if they know anyone. So here's the template he used. By the way, do you know anybody who is having difficulties building their wealth? I'm giving 5 financial consultations for free because that's all I can handle. I just want to get some testimonials for my product or service. I help them save money without sacrificing their lifestyle. Do you know anyone? Once you provide value to your friends, you can always start charging them and ask for more referrals. The next method of lead generation will be posting free content. It's in the same category as warm outreach in terms of target audience. It's also reaching out to people who know you, but posting free content allows you to do one-to-many instead of one-to-one. This means you gain a lot of leverage when your content goes viral because you reach out to so many people. In Singapore, this is also what we commonly know as becoming an influencer. We know that this helps your business for sure, right? For example, Ma Yidor started his interior design business and grew from 4 to 34 designers in 3 years and was also named one of top 50 interior design firms. I don't think it is a coincidence that he has 73,000 followers on TikTok and 31,000 followers on Instagram. His content is not directly related to interior design. He posts funny content on social media, but I believe the fame he has built up has indirectly helped his business because he landed a lot of media features. So being an influencer is actually not just a millennial or Gen Z hobby, but it is good for business. Even Adam Khoo himself has almost 1 million subscribers on YouTube. If Adam Khoo is putting time and money into posting free content, I think it speaks a lot about the financial potential of being a YouTuber. In Singapore, posting free content is not a commonly used strategy by SMEs. Basically, only the big portals are posting free content: Smart Local, Money Smart or Canvas. It is understandable, posting free content is really a marathon. It takes a lot of work to get results. We are talking about years of continuously creation of free content. There is hardly any ROI at the start. As such, I also do not recommend SMEs to start off with this strategy if they are new to digital marketing. I think one of the hardest aspects about posting content is how to come up with content. Well, Alex Hormozi recommends tapping into our own experience. For example, do you have any epiphanies or aha moments recently? These are all potential topics for content. In my case, I do not get any customers from posting my video content. However, it is true what was mentioned in the book. Posting free content amplifies all your other lead generation methods. My sales team frequently shares with me that people check out our videos before they sign up for a program. I believe there's a lot of room for growth with this strategy in Singapore. The third method for lead generation is cold outreach, which can include canvassing, cold calling, or cold emailing. In Singapore, almost all B2B companies use cold outreach as their source of leads. It is the oldest and most proven way to get leads. In fact, this might be the only way of getting leads for B2B companies, especially if you have a niche audience. There is no way you can reach out to niche audience using digital marketing because of the limited targeting options. For example, if you sell software built for tuition centers, you can't use Facebook or Google ads because your target audience are not searching for your solution on Google. You have to use cold outreach to find your customers. The number one thing about cold outreach from Alex Hormozi is to track your numbers. It's a numbers game. There are 3 elements to cold outreach: your list, your script, and your team. Because there is no way of knowing what is the best script or the best list for your industry, it is all about trial and error. We might try out a list that we bought from a broker, or we might engage someone from Fiverr to script the list from the internet. Either way, we have to keep testing to find the best list. The same applies to the outreach message or the script. We test different scripts and see which one gets the best response. That is why it's important to track the numbers. So if you are converting 3% of your list into leads, then you are doing well. It took Alex Hormozi 6 months of non-stop testing before he cracked the code and made 6 figures per month from cold outreach alone. Of course, he also shared his own best practices to help us shortcut our testing. Number 1 is personalization. As much as possible, address the person by their name and start the conversation by referencing some of the content they posted. For example, "Hey John, this is Alex. I read the blog post you wrote about dog training. It was great. The peanut butter trick really helped. Thanks for doing that." Then go into the pitch. Doing some research goes a long way. Next, throw in the lead magnet instead of the product. If we try to sell our product to a total stranger, it's going to be intimidating, especially when the product costs a few $1,000s. A lead magnet, on the other hand, is a smaller version of your product that is free or costs very little. It's your foot in the door strategy to start the relationship with the prospects. Examples of lead magnets are samples or trials, diagnostic tools or free courses. In our industry, businesses offer free website audits to diagnose the issues on your website before pitching the web design package. In the finance industry, businesses might give away free finance courses, guides, calculator templates as a lead magnet, whereas free trials and samples are common for beauty salons. For cold outreach, starting with a lead magnet is good. The final and my favorite way to get leads would be to use paid ads. Alex Hormozi said that paid ads are riskier, but when done right, they can get you more leads than any other methods. It is risky because you are playing with money. It's like the stock market. If you don't know what you're doing, you can burn your fingers doing this. If you're in B2C industry or mass market B2B business, then paid ads is very powerful for you because it's very scalable. In fact, paid ads is such a big topic that I created a separate video for it based on Alex Hormozi's casino analogy. You can click here to watch the video on paid ads. In a nutshell, there are 4 ways to generate leads: warm outreach, cold outreach, posting free content, and paid ads. Depending on whether you are a B2B or B2C company or the type of business you are in, you may find that one approach is better than the other. But it's always wise to have diversity in lead generation rather than relying just on one source of leads. Thanks for watching this video. Do like, subscribe, and press the bell notification button so that when new videos are released, you will be notified. I'll catch you soon.